poets and developing anxiety and having to listen to poetry on a regular basis is how you want to spend your free time. Why? Why would you do this to yourselves? We've been doing it for 5 years and we hate our life so bad. And do you want to spend your time feeling just like us?
Do you love waking up in the morning filled with existential dread? Do you enjoy begging your friends to come to events they're passively bored by? Do you enjoy your poetic accessibility being defined as, quote, the complete rejection of complexity, eloquence, and the aspiration to do anything well?
You're gonna, right, so what you need to do is you need to find a pal to work with. We can't emphasize that enough. Whether you think you will or not, you will need someone to share the jaw-dropping anxieties that come with event organising. Someone to share the often thankless task of making it all happen. A spoken word show shared is a spoken word show halved. That's as good as that sounds.
There's no escaping the fact that running your own spoken word night has many professional benefits, such as visibility among your peers, personal brand development, giving yourself much needed writing deadlines and the odd fee. That's great and all. But for us, the most important reason for doing what we do is bringing people and poems together and giving poetry a stage.
No one will thank you for accidentally copying another night, especially when there are, in the bleak, desolate climes of Scotland, few nights to start with. Although don't worry about this too much, because there are only so many ways you can murder the genre. So do something wonderful and different and unique. And do your research. Don't be a dick.
Other nights can be full of exciting new quotes and ideas, and we'll show you how to run a successful night. Or, if it's got its problems, it'll show you where they're going wrong, like that one person reading that one poem they wrote 3 years ago over and over at every event they ever do. You'll also meet lovely people, spread interest in your idea, and maybe make some poetry friends, which is nice.
And you've got to ask yourself, what kind of nights are you hosting? Choose the poets and performers based on balancing your appreciation of their poetry and how well they fit in with your vision of the night. Make sure you're choosing people to make that night shine. And please, please, please create diverse and varied lineups. Don't just book your pals. Seriously, stop it.
When booking a poet, be clear about what you're asking them to do, but maybe more importantly, be clear about what you're going to give them back. For example, if you can only afford travel costs and a few pints, tell them. Let them decide if they can afford to do your night. But be respectful with your offers and ask advice if you need help on where to start with spending costs.
You're going to want to think about venue hire fees, think about capacity and accessibility. How much is your venue fee and do you have the budget for it? Ask yourself how many people will realistically come to your show. Do you need space for 5 or 50 or 500? Remember, we're talking about poetry, so be realistic. And do everything you can to make your venue as accessible as possible.
There will be the temptation to advertise your night by inviting every single one of your Facebook friends to every single event you ever do. That's including all those dozens of people who you've only met once, don't live in the same city as you, don't live in the same country as you, and don't even know what poetry is. Don't be that guy. Use your social media well, please.
Content is king. Get yourself a mailing list of folk who are actually interested in the poetry scene and give them blog posts that do things that are engaging, whether it's utilising digital formats or just having outstanding content. Get your branding on point. You want audiences to recognise a night that's yours the minute they see it.
Talk to people, become friends with other poets and performers. Don't use conversation as a means of plugging your event, but remember, use your time in the scene to forge friendships and partnerships. Then, use these new friendships, make those people share all the annoying social media shit that you do, so you don't look like such a sad loner.
One of the biggest markets for poetry events is other poets. But you want the world to see what you've got to offer. Though in order to trick the public into thinking it wants poetry, you've got to do something different. We've put on unique events like the Wikipedia Slam, the Ambassador's Reception and RPAT's Facts. Think outside the box and always remember, we've all heard poetry before.
You may decide you want to expand your event, or you have an ambitious plan to book 10 poets and have a shit ton of chocolate, and maybe you want a paycheck, so maybe you should apply for funding. Always remember when applying for funding, carp. Clarity, be clear about how you're going to use your funding. Advice, get it. Research, can't do enough of it. And paid yourself.
Making a living from poetry. LOL! Get a different day job. Don't leave your day job. Do Insta poetry. Win a national slam. Do a nationwide advert, obviously. Do something incredibly gimmicky that a rich person will pay you for. Because there's a very narrow band of poets who make anything resembling a living from their art, and often they do that by curating their skills into other opportunities.
Plan your time at the venue. Tell your performers exactly when to arrive. Plenty of time for setup. Have a few pals along, just in case something goes wrong. You need a hand. But be adaptable. Even the best laid plans can go awry. And remember, keep calm. It's only poetry.
You're an event organizer, but you're probably also a writer as well. Don't forget this. Keep writing. You'll thank yourself for it later. You've got involved in the scene so you can share your work and the works of others. Running a night should not have to come at the expense of your own writing. Factor this into your time, and don't let showcasing other people's work become more important than creating your own.
For 20 seconds only, all our advice in one place. So recap your notes now, because we'll most likely delete this right after the performance.
It's recursive.
So drink it in while you can.
Hosting a successful event takes hard work and a lot of planning. But when it goes right, it's the best feeling in the world. We love it so much. I wish we could do it every day and every night and make a living from doing it. Have fun, it's worth it.